You're listening to us on Radio Regent. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you're following us on social media. And for those of you who have not joined us before, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves in alphabetical order.
Hey everybody, my name is Carcia and I'm so happy to be here with y'all on Not Your Typical Girl Talk. Thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward to the discussion. Yes.
Yeah, girl. This is going to be a hell of a discussion. Hey everybody, it's me, Telly, and I'm so happy to be a part of the only girl group. Come on now, y'all know what it is. Yes, we are bigger than Escape. Yes, we are bigger than SWV. And I'm going to go there and say it. Yes, we are bigger than Destiny's Child. Just don't tell Beyonce I said that. All right? Keep it between us. This is between family. Don't tell her that. But she already knows too, so it's all good. But I also want to give a huge shout out to all of you for being here and joining us for the only exclusive crew you need to know. Not your typical girl talk. You dig?
That part. I had to lean over to my mic. That part. And I am Toshiba, who always finds it very hard to go after Tally, but I do anyway. So I am Toshiba, and thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Not Your Typical Girl Talk. Again, thank you for those who are joining us live on Instagram, and for those who are going to be listening to us on Radio Regent. So y'all, let me just get right into this.
Whew.
So, for those who do not know, there is a gentleman by the name of Derek Jackson. He spells it Jaxny, something like that.
Jaxn.
YN or something.
I do have a comment about that.
But he different. So Derek Jackson is an Instagram, YouTube sensation, and he's basically a relationship coach, and he's written all of these books, and he essentially will make commentary on other things that people are doing. So for instance, John Gray, when, found out his cheating scandal, or, people putting up clips about, what people are saying about men, and he speaks to women and tells essentially women and gives women dating advice, and says, basically do not, these no good men, and this is the signs that you need to look up for a no good man, et cetera, and he goes in. Let me just pause for dramatic effect. So it comes out last week that this Mr. I am the, esteemed men of relationships of black men don't cheat.com is a hotmess.com, because he really out here cheating. And then when it came out that he was cheating, he took his wife on live, making her look like some Handmaid's Tale in her bonnet, looking like she needs to blink twice so we can rescue her, talking about I didn't force her and I'm a man of God and blah, blah, blah. But let me just stop there, ladies, because I'm about to go on a rant.
Yeah, it's funny when you mentioned the bonnet thing, because I was there for the comments. So before the comments were removed, someone said, how dare you bring your wife out here wearing a bonnet? He actually chimes into the comments. It was a smiley face saying, oh, it's not a bonnet, it's a hat. I'm like, dude, first of all, why are you even up in these comments? Like, you need to go find the prayer room or some sackcloth and ashes, whatever you need to do to go get your soul right with God or whatever it is that you're trying to get at. Yo, when I first heard about it, I heard about it on Twitter. And I was like, oh, what's this? So I clicked on the video and I saw what happened. And guys, I'm sorry. We've had our discussions about this privately already, about, how women who get cheated on, if they decide to stay with their man, that to each their own. I'm not going to come and say what you should do. I have my opinion, but to each their own. When she came on with this video, him squeezing the life out of her paralyzed hand, he's there ranting and she's there looking like she was clearly drugged, or he had her locked up in some dungeon in the basement, looking like the black version of A Handmaid's Tale, and had the audacity to have her sit there, and him going on this long tirade, and she's just sitting there looking crazy. And I'm just like, hold on, this is abuse in every way, shape, and form. This man is a narcissist. He is an egotistical maniac. He has audacity and he has the nerve to bring this woman with him into his mess, claiming that he wasn't married, and then saying these women that he going all over the place and telling women to leave their cheating man, but then having his wife sit there and accept his cheating ass. Come on, man.
Okay, we'll go through our takeaway.
Yeah, I do want to say, everyone, let's remember Halle Berry was cheated on. Okay, Diana Ross, Tina Turner,
Beyonce.
Beautiful, beautiful women.
Beyonce.
Some of them named the sexiest women on the planet have been cheated on. So looking away does not solidify that he's going to stay.
Bars.
Looking away does not solidify that he's going to stay.
Bars.
There's a deeper issue when a man looks into a camera in front of millions of people and says, I can't help myself.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. That's my takeaway. That's it.
My takeaway is this. Look, ladies and gentlemen, because I know that humans are humans and humans cheat. But you have to look at yourself and choose you. Because there's only so much a person can take. You are not a robot. And you can, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not here to say, you know, keep on keeping on in that marriage or that relationship. But there has to come a point where you say enough is truly enough. And you need to save yourself. If not for you, then at least do it for your children or your future children or your future self. But do it for you and get out of that negative relationship, because all you're doing is just burying yourself deeper and deeper into a very negative, sunken place. That's my takeaway. Save yourself.
Listen, you know, she may never watch this, but I'm going to go directly to Danae. Baby girl, you got to go. You got to love yourself. I know what the church says, put God before all others, but clearly putting God first in your life is not working for you. You got to put yourself first, baby girl. And then God can follow after you've gotten yourself together, because I just cannot sit back and watch a woman who is being beaten down emotionally, definitely, and mentally suffer in the name of Christ and a good marriage. This is not a good marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, this ain't even close to the definition of a good marriage.
Absolutely.
And I'm not purporting divorce, but something got to change, and that's my takeaway. If I had to say anything, because I've been there. And Telly, you got some things to say for the people?
I do.
Oh, we do have one last comment. Do you want to read the last comment we have before we go?
Oh yes, our lovely friend Sorrel. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sorrel, right?
Sorlin Sage.
Sorrel Sage. Okay, guys, I'll see she's saying it. So she says, love is not a one-size-fits-all. Ooh. Sorry, I love one-size-fits-all thing. And what works for some people might not work for others. There's also a reason why a lot of these relationship experts ironically end up separated and divorced.
Exactly.
Sorrel, girl, all of that. All of that and then some.
Stop overtly depending on people.
Stop depending on, and stop putting these love gurus on a pedestal.
We're all human.
Because they're gonna fall from grace. But what's not gonna fall from grace is Radio Regent for putting us on a pedestal. We're sharing our lovely truths with you. So we want to give a huge shout out to Radio Regent, a huge shout out to iHeartRadio for supporting us and giving us a platform to yak. We want to give a huge thanks too to our IG lovers and followers who chimed in today. You guys are so awesome. We love you so much for coming on here and listening to us banter for an all solid hour. You are all wonderful, and we cannot wait till one day meet up with y'all and have a little party. You know what I'm saying? Like once this whole pandemic thing is over, we can get together. Follow us on all of our social platforms under the name @NotYourTypicalGirlTalk. And until next time, y'all. We're gonna dance it out.
Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell.